Sorry,
Unless you base them all in, like, I don't know.
some coffee in an island in One Piece, I guess. Yeah.
Well, that's fine. What's sometimes funny is when people get too specific to the point where you kind of know them a bit too well. Like instead of saying coffee shop AU, they'll say Tim Hortons AU. That confused me for years until I realized that a lot of people were, a lot of these authors were Canadian.
A hot dog. That's real cool.
Yes. Because I was pretty edgy at this time, the fluff tech didn't do much for me. Too simple,
It takes
too
a
boring.
real man to be into fluff, okay? Liking angst is easy, getting immersed in fluff is hard.
Getting into angst
I'll just be in here in this corner shooting up some angst, okay?
This is so good.
Don't mind me, I guess.
Oh no!
Professor, teacher, Fruit, why are you wrong? Why are you wrong? Why are you in the angst camp?
Did you just want to see your favorite characters being hurt?
Oh yeah!
No. No.
Not physically, but like,
yeah, how do you explain
emotionally?
as a
Play with my heart. Play with my heart. Thank you.
Play with my heart. Oh.
Now, what's funny is that I kind of discovered other media in like a reverse way.
Ooh, what does this mean?
So when I got into the degenerate side of of the internet, I started with Tumblr, right?
Right.
And then fan fiction and all that. And it's through fan fiction that I realized that a lot of the stories that people were writing were actually based off of other media. And that's how I found it the reverse way. So
Ooh, like what?
In angst, it's very common for your beloved character, one of your party, to be run over by a car and get amnesia. Apparently, this is very common in K-drama.
Yeah.
And that's how it came into fan fiction.
Asian dramas, yeah.
Yeah, so that's how I found out in reverse.
Oh, wow.
Power scaling. That one mostly in the sci-fi sort of genre. That's my favorite of mine. Very common in anime. So that's a reverse way I found out about anime. I also just realized that while unintentional, I do have to point out that smut and violence are right next to each other, and it is more often than not that they're very well related. And people need help.
Violence is such a
People need help,
broad
okay?
term, you know?
Well, all I'm saying is love looks a lot smaller than what I would have expected. I thought it'd be a lot bigger.
Oh, there's no place for that. There's no place for that. You're looking for love? You're in the wrong place, kid.
Fanfic is where people's darkest, deepest desires come to life.
I mean, the characters do love each other.
It's
But it's
just
never
that
gonna be
my
that way,
deepest,
kid.
darkest desire is fluff, so...
Oh,
Give it
no
that
way.
side.
Yeah, I thought like fluff would be as big as love. Or love would be as big as fluff, because I thought those goes hand in hand.
No.
People like smacking their favorite characters in the face and kicking them while they're down.
Hot dog.
Shakespeare pioneered the craft, right? Romeo and Juliet. that was the basis for all of this. We have been suffering from success ever since.
So it all can be pointed all the way back to Shakespeare. Poetic.
Exactly.
Hot dog.
I don't want to dwell too much there because a section I want to avoid in Tumblr is the theater kids.
The what? The theater?
Theater kids.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of them on Tumblr. I want to avoid that.
Wow, okay, sure.
Because they're too cool and I'm too jealous of them.
Oh, it's the other.
Yeah.
Okay, you wish you were in theater. Oh, have you ever done a stage play, Professor?
No. True shame.
Wow. Okay.
If that's the one thing you can take away from this, kids, is your best days are behind you. It's too late.
Exactly.
It's just too late. All right.
Sounds so much like Timeless.
Your life is just angst, and that's it. There's no alternate universe for you. I'm sorry. It's just angst ahead of.
Life
I mean,
imitator.
smut could be in your future cards, but it's just Just angst. I'm sorry.
Yeah, see, this is why I read fluff, because that's fan fiction. Okay?
I want my fiction to be reality.
To run away from
Nuh-uh.
Hot dog.
There's no running away.
Running away.
True. True
Miss me
degenerate
with that
faces it head
realism.
on and then wallows in pity and then pulls up their playlist and starts enjoying it.
Oh, do you listen to music while you read, Professor? Do you have like a playlist?
Sometimes.
Ah.
It's a bit of a lost art, but there was a time on fanfiction.net that you could embed music with your works.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
And there were some really good people in it. Unfortunately, that broke, and
Ah.
it was a sad day.
I can only think of
Yeah.
one song, and it goes, how could this happen to me? Maybe I feel like it's just that song like on repeat for like 3 hours as you read.
I mean, what's it called? There is like, I do have songs that whenever I can't listen to anymore, because when I listen to it, like it's associated to like a specific fandom, and I get all the feels. So I
For me,
can't
it's
listen to that song.
I associate them with AMVs, and I can't get them out of my head. So I can't listen to the songs again, or
Yeah.
I can't
What was
listen
the
to some
popular
songs
songs back
because
then?
I'm more used to the mashup versions of them.
Ah.
Yeah.
The sped up versions is also a thing.
Now, as part of a history
Nightcore,
lesson,
was
we
it?
must learn about social hierarchy. So there are 3 main places to get your fix from. You probably heard of Wattpad.
Ooh.
Okay. Now, kids, Wattpad, that's where trash goes to die. Okay. Don't waste your time
Yeah.
there.
Yes.
This is the kids' playground, but not even that. This
That's
is
where the middle
trash.
schoolers write their stuff and eventually get published for some reason.
Disgusting.
Hot dog.
Now, if you want the mid stuff, you go to fanfiction.net. All right. Nice, simple website. It was a bit ahead of its time, but kind of got left behind.
I feel like it was mid solely because it was ahead of its time, Back then people weren't like the writers that they are now.
And still the only fanfiction website that works well on mobile. Hot tip for the day. But yes, a lot of mid writers, me included there. But who said mid can't be good,
Well,
right?
it's mid
And then
for
you
a
have
reason. 7 out of 10 is
Yeah,
still
yeah.
a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10 is still
The
a 7 out of
writing
10.
is mid,
Exactly.
but the situation is so perfect. The scenario is so perfect. Exactly what you're looking for.
Oof. That's good. And then you have AO3, short for Archive of Our Own. That one's a wild card. You have a terrible website with potentially the most degenerate works or the most high tier of works. All right, there's no in between.
The most
You just gotta just roll the
search.
dice, and it's honestly awful because it's like playing roulette, like gambling. You the only thing that's legible is the title of the story, and everything else just doesn't make sense. The tags don't make sense. The ratings don't make sense. You click it and you just pray that this is a masterpiece.
They make the blurb, like the little bit of like the paragraph or so explaining the work. They make it so well written and so good, and then you click into it and it's the most horrible writing you've ever read, but they pulled you. They got you in that tags or in like that blurb, and I'm like, now I'm sad I can't read the thing that was promised to me.
Is this what they mean by search engine optimization? You're just really good at tags and then you'll get them in. You'll suck them in.
That's where those SEO engineers probably got their start from. I wouldn't be surprised. This was the testing ground. This is insane. It was insanity just how much you could get away with. Was a character like just gonna, go away in a story for like a month? Slap angst on it, that's gonna get somebody. That's not angst.
That's gonna get
All right, let's be
some-
honest, yeah. That's
Sound
called
like
false
spoken from
advertising, and you'll be
experience.
hearing from my lawyers.
Mislabeled tag. Oh no.
Fanfiction.net will not let you get away with that. There was a limited amount of tags you can choose, So you couldn't play around with this crap.
So you think the limitation added a lot?
No, limitation forced you to choose tags that represented your story the best, to give you the best chance of being visible.
How do you feel about original Professor? Like, it isn't based
Well,
on
as
any fandom.
as Google alluded to, in a
Oops.
roundabout way to answer your question, original works. Everyone wants to be an original writer. Let's be honest. On this website, everyone wants to be. Unfortunately, there's no audience. So, as Google alluded, you open your Word document, you Control F, type in the name of a character, and replace it with one from the fandom. Rinse and repeat, and voila. You now have
And it
something that people are
works.
interested in.
You can just tag it as AU. Coffee shop AU.
Was there a TV show you just watched last weekend, and you're gonna call this inspiration for your next work? Who's gonna know?
I guess
All
you're
can be done.
right. All I'm saying is I don't know if you've ever heard of the TV show called The Mentalist Professor. It's one of my favorite TV shows.
Oh yes.
I've just been rewatching it, and I've been thinking, I wonder if there actually is any good like fanfic, and I bet there is. And maybe I should go do some research.
There are a lot. Each fandom has like the holy grail, right? I think there was a very good Harry Potter one, but it was way too long for me to get into. But it's like critically acclaimed, almost. But as Google said before, there are a lot of good writers here on this website. Some very anonymous, some are quite proud of it. Speaking from my fandom specifically, there were two cases. One, there was a absolute masterpiece of a work, which rumor mill has it. They did the Control F and changed the character names to something original, and presented it to a studio, which I think purchased the rights to it. So the story had to be pulled from the website, and anytime someone tried to repost it, they got hit with a DMCA.
What is?
That was the first time I've ever torrented a story.
Hot dog! Interesting. I've never heard of this.
I don't think I've ever seen it adapted. So
I
I don't know how
recently
far
heard that there was a really popular Draco Hermione fic that recently got taken down because it was getting turned into like a book, like a OG book. I've never read it, but I like heard through the grapevine that recently.
Yeah, some people are just leagues ahead. You know, I'm here playing with Barbie dolls, and they're out there playing with actual art.
Playing with the big leagues.
Yeah. The other case I remember was another good story. But as most like popular stuff, you're gonna get a lot of attention, a lot of people. You're gonna get good attention, good comments, and you're gonna get the trolls, right? Unfortunately, this author got really affected by the negative comments and the trolling.
They quit. I guess.
No, that would have been a more merciful ending. What happened was we were nearly at the end, and she got so mad, she intentionally sabotaged the ending, like threw away all the years of work, you know, just to screw over everyone as a final like middle finger. And I will never forgive. I'll never forgive that. That was so
Who
painful.
do you not forgive? The author or the trolls in this case? Who do you?
Everyone. Everyone. This was terrible from all
Nobody
sides.
won.
It was.
Nobody won.
Because there was quite a gap as well from like the last chapter to the final two, and it was like almost like a 2-year gap.
Wow.
People were waiting, and that's what we got. This is bad. Side note, it's very common, as you mentioned, that for stories to never get finished. And the irony is, after reading a couple and deciding to write my own, I made a promise that I'll never leave a story unfinished. Let me just.
How's that going for you?
Let me give me a second. I'm just gonna log in.
Oh no!
is why I filter by completed. Okay, don't read.
No, you're gonna miss some
kids.
peak. You're gonna miss some peak.
Yeah, like I'd rather miss the peak than know what what will be never completed. You know what I mean?